This podcast is sponsored by the Fargo-Moorhead West Fargo Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is a catalyst for growth and prosperity and is here to protect and promote business, inspire innovation, cultivate communities, and influence action. Learn more at fmwfchamber.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Inforum Business Beat podcast. This is your host, Thomas Evanella. We are 2 weeks into the new year, so hopefully you've all stopped writing and typing 2022. I know I haven't. Either way, the first 2 weeks of the year have been off to a hot start for business news, so let's catch you up on the latest headlines. Let's get things started today on a positive note, following up on Willow Larson, the mug girl from Fertile, Minnesota. In case you need a refresher, Willow started her business creating small-town themed mugs when she thought her hometown could use one. She runs the business out of her family's home. Willow's business has been on an upward trajectory ever since forum reporter Tammy Swift stopped by. She's made the rounds, appearing on KARE 11 in the Twin Cities area, NBC Nightly News, and a CNN morning show as well. That publicity has paid off for Willow. She's received requests for mugs from as far off as Stockholm, Sweden, and she's sold over 10,000 mugs. So how does Willow plan to use her windfall? Her college expenses, should she choose to attend, are already covered. And like any teenager, Willow is eyeing a brand new SUV. She had first considered a Mercedes, but shied away when she realized the insurance costs would be too expensive. Now she's got her eye on a Chevy Trailblazer instead, as long as it has a mug-sized cup holder. Read the full story from Tammy Swift on inforum.com/business. The Shack on Broadway is changing hands, but fear not, there are no plans to change the beloved restaurant. The Shack had previously been owned by Tanya Bale. Tanya was prompted to sell the business after her husband retired, and she knew just where to turn. That would be Stacy Jones, who has worked for the Shack for over a decade and has no plans to make any changes. Once rumors began swirling that the Shack might be sold, longtime customers and employees began to fear the worst. With Stacy ready to step into an ownership position, quote, "It couldn't be more positive," Tanya said. Tanya said the sale of the Shack should be official in March, at which point a 6-month transition period will begin. So while Tanya looks forward to retirement, diners can rest assured that her imprint will still remain at the Shack. The Blarney Stone and newly remodeled Hotel Donaldson opened to the public Thursday, January 12th. Our very own Helmut Schmidt had the first look inside the revamped building. On the ground floor, the Blarney Stone has replaced the HoDo lounge. The Irish pub theme brings a new look to downtown Fargo while maintaining the HoDo's upscale style, owner Jim Pullman told Helmut. Drinks are ready to flow too, Pullman said. There are 32 beers on tap, as well as the high-end cocktails for which the HoDo was known. The food menu mirrors that at other Blarney Stone locations, but a few of the HoDo's items have stayed, including the bison burger, filet mignon, and General Dirty's chicken. Read Helmut's full story and browse Inforum photo editor Michael Vosberg's photos of the new Blarney Stone on our website. Gas prices weighed heavily on consumers' wallets in 2022, but the prices aren't expected to get as out of control in 2023. Data from AAA and Gas Buddy show that prices may be higher than consumers would hope, but it's not likely prices will spike as high as they did in 2022. In 2022, for example, prices in North Dakota spiked at $4.80 per gallon, while Minnesota hit a high of $4.76 per gallon. Those highs both corresponded with a national average of $5.03, which occurred in June of 2022. Predictions for 2023 are more favorable as the global economy has adapted to the war in Ukraine. Gene Woodusser of AAA told the forum that we can expect prices just shy of $4 per gallon in the area over the summer. Meanwhile, Gas Buddy projects that the summertime national average could hit $4.25 per gallon. The U.S. Bank building behind the RDO Tower in downtown Fargo will soon have a new owner. U.S. Bank has agreed to sell its building to the Kilbourne Group. Once the sale has been finalized, U.S. Bank will move into the Mercantile Building, which is located just north and also owned by the Kilbourne Group. As for the future of the current U.S. Bank building, Adrian Olson of the Kilbourne Group said that the company has no plans to redevelop the building for other uses. That said, Adrian noted it is a, quote, great redevelopment opportunity for someone looking to make a statement in vibrant downtown Fargo. The future of Bed Bath & Beyond in both Fargo and Bismarck is in doubt as the company is mulling bankruptcy. As was first reported in a business update shared Thursday, January 5th, Bed Bath & Beyond was expected to report a net loss of over $385 million in the third quarter of 2022. The company hosted its third quarter earnings call Wednesday, January 10th, where the bleak financial picture was confirmed. Also part of the call, the company noted it is on track to complete 150 store closures by the end of the 2022 fiscal year. Where that leaves the stores in Fargo and Bismarck is unclear. A document on the company's investor relations page listed 128 store closings in 2022 as of January 10th. That is going to wrap up this week's edition of the Inforum Business Beat podcast. This has been your host, Thomas Evanella. Check back again next week for another episode. Until then, make sure to visit inforum.com/business for all the latest stories.
Get 3 months of local news for just 99 cents a month. You'll get unlimited access to the news you need to stay engaged and connected to your community. Visit inforum.com/subscribe now to get 3 months of local news for only 99 cents a month.